Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, I hope everybody's staying cool as they can in this hot weather. And by hot, I mean steaming hot. I mean god-awful hideous hot. I mean like 95 degrees Fahrenheit with a heat index of 108. That's what we have today here in Northeast Arkansas. And yeah, so I figure a lot of the central U.S., the south central U.S. is going to be very similar in temperatures. And if you have it cooler, then you are fortunate. Very fortunate. About the main thing I've been doing is doing the best I can to stay cool. I have 32-ounce bottles for water. This one is empty, very recently. And yeah, going through a lot that way. I have actually cut back on how much coffee I'm drinking. Today, for example, I made up a pot of coffee this morning and I had 1 mug of coffee out of it. And it wasn't until probably about 20 minutes ago that I reheated the coffee and made up a 2nd mug of coffee. Normally by this time I would have finished the first pot and made a 2nd pot so I could have 2 more mugs of coffee. But not in the hot weather. No, 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 no. Another tactic that I'm using is in the early part of the day and the middle part, you know, where it's the hottest and whatnot, I make it a point to not get into eating anything hot. And this means that bologna sandwiches are the thing of the day, because bologna sandwiches are served cold. Yeah, they're not all that great, and after a while you get to the point where you don't even want to look at bologna again. But there you go, it's something. And then finally have something hot later in the evening when the sun has gone down and the temperature has begun to drop a little bit to the 70s or 80s that it's going to have overnight. At least it's enough to where you can stand to actually put up with a hot meal. Although that's not always necessarily mandatory. There is always bologna sandwiches. Well, almost always. But yeah, that's the thing. And of course drinking lots of water and so on. I turned the air conditioner on a few days ago, and I probably will not turn it off until sometime in mid to late September. I remember that's what it was like last year. It was mid to late September, I think, when I finally turned it off for the first time after turning it on. Yeah. And I know that the air conditioner going and the fan going, it gets into the soundtrack on the video and it just kind of makes things sound a little ugly. And I'm sorry about that, but I can't turn those things off. It's just, I gotta have the air moving, I gotta have it being made cool, and so on. So I do the best I can with the game videos. I use Audacity to remove unwanted noise from the microphone track, and having the microphone on its own audio track makes that a lot easier, and it makes it work a lot better. So, you know, what can I do? In any event, that's what I've been doing to stay cool. How about you? How have you been staying cool? Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
Mr. TinFoilChef.